Well, in this video tutorial, we will create a side menu layout wherein we will have two items, login and logout. And then we will also make slight changes wherever necessary. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like and share. And please hit the bell icon for latest notification on the video that I upload. Okay, let's go to our page, main page, and then we'll create the side menu in this page. Okay, so for that we need to go to our layout and click on navigation. Then you will have this side menu layout. Drag and drop in the main page and leave as it is. Okay, and now we need a header picture. When we are log out or when we are not login, by default we want the header picture to be to have a default image. Okay, for that let's go to asset and then upload an image. I have in my desktop side menu here, I have this one, identity.jpg. So I'm going to use this as my default image for a header picture. Okay, as of now you won't be able to see, but when we work on this, I mean when we run the app in the real device, this will be visible. Okay, now let's set the color of the side menu bar item when it is enabled to blue, indigos, it's fine. And then we want the background color to be as it is. Okay, this color, regarding this color I won't work much here, you can do yourself. Okay, and then maybe we can tick here circle header picture just to see in case our picture is a circle. Okay, and now let's go to our blog. Here we'll go to our main page, just follow my cursor, and then here we should have add title bar icon. Okay, just drag it here below, and then let's set the menu icon. Let's go to asset again and then upload another image. This is the one I want to use for my menu. Okay, and the name of the file is menu.png. Okay, menu icon. So let's drag from the text an empty text and give a name menu.png, and of course the name of the menu shall be menu. So the user will see with the name menu and an icon menu. Okay, so now when the user taps on the menu item, the menu should open. Okay, before that we have to configure the menu side layout. For that we go back to our main page again, and then here we should have a function. Okay, with the where is the function? Let's search for the function. You can see here it is written title bar icon selected. Okay, when the title bar icon is selected, I mean when it is tapped, this says that when we tap the menu icon, okay, so what will happen, we want the page side menu layout to open. Okay, so for that we tap again in the main page, and then here we should have call where is it, we should have here, yes, side menu layout, call side menu layout. Can you see this? This is the one. Okay, and which is our side menu layout? This is the one below, and click from the bottommost property, drag and set it here. Okay, as of now when we click the menu icon it will open, but we have not configured the side menu. layout. So let's go to side menu layout and configure it as well. In this case we want this one, okay, and then we will we want two items, so we need to loop this block this property twice. Okay, for that let's go to our control, and then we want this item loop. Okay, as of now we will keep this here, this will be okay, and then we'll set this block inside that for each loop. Okay, so how do we know we want to loop twice? For that let's create a variable, I mean let's create a list, two list image. Okay, with there will be two lists, one for the image and one for the title. Okay, for that go to variables and drag this here and just write me what menu item images, right? Okay, and duplicate this, no need yeah, duplicate this, and then here just change the image to title. Okay, and go to the list and grabs this property make a list. Okay, and set it here. Do the same thing for the title as well. Okay, and now let's go to our text and then grabs this blank space, I mean blank text, duplicate it and set it here, and do the same thing for the title as well. Okay, okay, so in case of title we will write here, sorry, login and log out. Okay, right? So now what we will do, we'll set this title, I mean list, to our loop. Okay, so since it has two items it will loop twice. Okay, so first time when it loops it will assign sign in, and second time when it loops this item will be log out. Okay, so you don't need to do twice, it will do itself here. Okay, regarding image, let's upload first an image in the asset, and we have two images, we will use this as logout. Okay, and then we'll upload another image, login. Okay, okay, then what about identity? Do we have, yeah, we have the identity, we don't need to upload. Okay, now we will assign the name of the image here, login.png if I am not mistaken, and then logout.png, right? So we have login png and logout.png. Okay, so now we want this item also to be assigned here twice. Okay, so for that what we will do, we need to go to the list, and we will select here, we should have an option here, select list item. Okay, this is the one, just set it to the image. We will make a global variable with an index. Okay, index equals to, it should be 0. Okay, see, in case of list, particularly in Codular, the minimum value is 1, and I have been always repeating this, don't get confused. But when you do programming language in other like Google, I mean Google Android Studio or other IDE, then in that case you can set it to 0. But in case of Codular, it is always 1. In case of list, the minimum index. So keep this in mind. So let's increment when it loops. Every time it loops it will increment. So since it is 0 For the first time when it increments, it should set it to 1, and that is what we want. The 1 is the minimum index of the list. So we will add this with its own value, will increment its own value by 1, right, and give it 1. Okay, so since it is incremented, now our first index is 1, so we set the index to the least of the image. Okay, to the least of the image, which means the first one, login image. Okay, index 1 will be login image, and then this no, this is not the one, this is the one, image. Okay, and set the list of the name to the list. Okay, and then do we want to enable? Yes, if we enable, then whenever we tap on the login or logout, the function will work well. But if you disable, then it won't work. Then what about check? Do we want to check? No, we don't want to check. We want to check only when it is tapped. So for that we set it to false. Okay, and then group ID you can give anything. Okay, but in my case I will give 1. Okay, so next time when it loops, the picture will be logout image. Okay, so it will loop twice, and this is it. So now after that, what we want to do, we want to set this index to its normal, I mean to its default value 0. Don't forget to do this, otherwise next time when it increments you will have a problem. Okay, so you will have a problem in the sense you may have 4 or 6 items with login and logout. We don't want to do that. We want only one logout and one login, and that is the reason why we are setting this value to 0 again, to default. Okay, and then this is okay. Now what we will do is, when we tap on the menu item, then we need a certain operation to take place, right? So for that, what we do, we go to our layout again, side menu layout, and then you can see here on menu item clicked, right? Set this here. So if the title, let's compare it. Okay, sorry, we need this comparison from the text, and then also we need to go to control, and then we have this condition. Okay, now if the title is, grabs this, if the title is equals to what, equals to mm, login. Okay, in our case it will be login. Let's see how we gave the name login. Yeah, it's capital letter login. Okay, in case we login, then we want to divert the user to the login page, which is this page here. You can see from the list, sign in page. Okay, so for that, what we do, we go to our controller again, and then from here we have this open another screen with start value, screen name, which means the screen where we want to visit, and the start value. Okay, value we will give the page of this, the name of this page. Okay, the name of this page is main page, of course, and the page that we want to visit is sign in page. So I'm writing here, sorry, sign in page, and then the page that we want to visit is sign in page, of course, and the page from where the current page, I mean, is main page. Okay, so we will give this the value main page to the sign in page, so that sign in page can do or operate function based on the page from where it has been being visited. Okay, so let's fix this first of all. So let's go, since we have tap on the sign in, our page has been directed us to go to sign in page. So now we are in sign in page, and then here we'll do one thing, we'll set a variable, okay, and give this name which page. Okay, as of now it will be empty, there will be no value for this. So now when the page initializes, okay, where is it, when this page initializes, we will set this which page with the value that we have received. So the value will be from the page from where it has come to this page. That means the page, the original page from where we have visited this page. Okay, and that is in case it is okay. For that, no, there is not the thing. Let's go to control again, and then here you have a get start value, right? So that page name is assigned to this which page. Okay, now see here, if we have logged successfully, here will, if the page is main page, okay, if the page is main page, then we go to the main page after we are done. Okay, so set this here, and then a comparison we need here, okay, equals to, so from here this which page grabs this, sorry, grabs this and set here, if which page is equals to main page, duplicate this, then we go back to our main page, right? I think this should be fine. So let's go now to our main page back again. Okay, now in case we have not clicked sign in but we have clicked sign out, then we want the user to sign out. So let's go to Firebase authentication, and then here we should have a function called sign logout. Okay, this is the one I wanted. Okay, logout, and when it is logged out, we want the default page to be the image identity. Okay, so let's go to the uh, where do we go, I think here, yeah, here we have here, it's called circle header picture. Okay, set the circle header picture with the default picture, and so that we know what happened to this, why it is not taking. Okay, let's set this to this. Okay, okay, let's set I'm sorry, I made mistake, it should be header picture, not circle. Circle is, it has only value boolean, true or false. If it is true, the image will be seen circle. If it is false, the image will be in square. So that is not what we want here, because we have already enabled circle. Here we want the image name, the header image name. So in our case, identity dot jpg, sorry, jpg, identity.jpg. Okay, and then in that way we will know that we are logged out. Okay, now we also want to set the image for the login. Once we are login, the image should be set to uh, our image. Okay, so for that, what do? We can do one thing. Let's go to Firebase again. Here we should have a function called get current user, right? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, get current user, we want it by default here. uh, what we can do is okay, we have signed in, and then it comes back to this page. Let me just let me check again. So when we press here, the login page, login, it drives us to the login page, and from the login page we come back here. All right, so we can do one thing here. um, Okay, we'll remove this. What we will do, let's go to our login page, and then what we can do in our login page, here we have clicked for sign in login. It says that successful. Okay, it also tells us to open the page with a to open the main page. Okay, not only that, we also want this profile page to transfer to that page. Okay, for that we will change this to uh, with start value. Okay, this will be good. Why we want to get this image, this profile image. We want to send this image to this page, right? Okay, so we have this page and we send this page to the main page from this sign in page. So now we are in the main page. Let's tap. Yeah, now we are in the main page. So when the page initializes, okay, if we have the value, it might be that we have a value. So let's give create another variable with the global variable and name this profile image, right? And then as of now we'll set it to blank. So after we are login, we come back, the sign in page will divert us here. So in that case we want to hold the value here. Okay, we hold the value and the value of the image that we were sent by our sign in page. Okay, now what we will do, uh, okay, here itself we will take another condition wherein, okay, and then here, okay, if it is not empty, we'll do one thing. We can do one thing, is empty will return true if it is empty. Okay, so we'll do one thing. We'll set this picture here, say this profile picture, okay, here, if it is empty. Okay, but we don't want empty, we want to set to not empty. So if the image is not empty, okay, so in that case what we will do, we want to set the image to the side menu layout, header image. Where is it? Yeah, this is the one, header picture, sorry, not image, actually header picture. And then set, duplicate this because this is what we want, and we set it here. Okay, up to this we are done. uh, let's check now whether, but before that I want to also set a notifier. uh, let's go to interface and set this notifier. Why? Because we want to prompt the user that the user have signed in. Let's rename this to sign in notifier. Okay, sign in notifier. Okay, this regarding the color and decoration I won't do. I'll just set it here to where is our sign in notifier, and we want this one, so alert notice. Okay, so we want to set here that we have sign out. First we'll work on sign out. You have signed out, sorry, successfully. Okay, and then let's go to this page. So when the see, when the image is set to our side menu layout header picture, that means we are signing, right? So in that case we also want to tell the user that the user have signed in. Set this here, and then just give here sign in. You have signed in successfully. Okay, that should be fine. I think we can try now by running the app. Let's save the project first and then export it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell icon for latest notification on the video that I upload. And please help me get more subscriber. I'll be very thankful to you for doing me this favor. Okay, let's scan our, sorry, this is the scan QR code. In a moment it should download for us. Yeah, tap on the download and then wait for some seconds. Okay, let's open the app and then install it. Okay, done. Now let me go to my main app and then open the app. Let's log in. It should prompt us with our user ID. That means it is working right. Tap on the user ID, your email ID, your Google email ID, that is your user ID. And if it is finished, I think it should take us to our page. Okay, here we need to walk. Okay, we are not diverted to our main page. There is one reason, and that reason is by default it should always divert us. For that, we need to configure in our single sign-in page here. See, even if it is not which page, okay, it should divert us here automatically. That is what I want. So for that, uh, I'll remove this. It should always divert us here. Okay, this is not working properly. I'll remove this if condition. Okay, and set it here. So it should always divert us by default to the main page, and I don't want this also. Leave it. Okay, by default it should work, and that is what I want. And let's go to our main page again as well, and then here we have a value, right? So here we won't give a value anymore. We will just use the plain open another screen, because we don't need to tell anymore that we are coming from main page. Okay, now it should work fine. Let's generate the code again. Friends, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, and share it, and please hit the bell icon for any latest notification on the video that I upload. To generate here code for us. Yeah, it is generated. Let's scan again for the second time. Scanning complete. Let's download. Wait more, open, install. Done. Let's open our app. This is the app. Okay, please take me to my page. Yeah, it has taken me to the page by default, and you can see on our left top screen, you can see with the name menu and the menu icon. Just tap on that and you can see the page is being slided, but the thing is that the image is not changed, right? So let's log out and see. You have signed out successfully. Okay, since we have tap on the logout, so the color is pink, which means that we have selected that. So let's log in again. It comes here. Let's log in from here and see if we are login, whether our page is being image is changed. Yes, this time the image is changed and it is circle, so it is working fine. In the next video tutorial, we will create here categories of song. As of now, currently we have YouTube music. Okay, so we will add another category so that we can differentiate. Whenever we click different category, the different song lists are being displayed, okay, based on the selection of our category, and that is what we will work on in our next video tutorial.